Alright everybody, it's March 19th, and as you can see, we did finally get my vehicles here. Didn't have the camera with me the day we moved them, but my father just said, well, since we have to trailer one, we might as well just trailer both of them. So we loaded the van up first, because that one was running the best, and it had brakes. So we brought that one over here first, and I backed into this nice little pocket in here. It's just right for it. And then we fired this one up. This one was a little more exciting, getting it over here, but we got here. It doesn't like to shift at all, so you have to shut it off every time you want to shift gears. So eventually I'll look at that and get it working right. It does run okay, but the whole getting it to move is a little more exciting. So they're both here, and now I'm going to go back over to my parents' house. I'm going to take the battery out of this one, and I'm going to get my other van, the 77. That one is registered and insured and everything, and get it running and bring it back. So there we go, till I get over there. Alright, here we are back at my parents' place, and there's my 77. And I didn't get it last time because when I was getting everything ready, that skid steer there my father was fixing for a friend, and I had no cylinder head or radiator or anything, so we couldn't even move it. Now it's all finished, so now I can get my van out of there. That'll be fun. Alright, I got my battery all hooked up. Took a little work on the negative terminal there. The bolts had seized, so needed my vice grips and some penetrating oil, but I think we got there. The positive side one we had to replace the cable end, so it has this funny thing on it. Still works, so we'll see if we got a connection, and then we'll see if we can get it to fire. It'll be the first time in over a year, so hopefully get it to crank. Alright, now I don't know if I'd gotten a chance to show anyone what the inside of this used to look like. It used to be gorgeous, but this has been sitting in the same spot for about a year and a half, I guess. Yeah, a year and a half it's been sitting here. And the moisture, because it sits in the shade, the moisture with the leaky weather seals here got inside, and it ruined my paneling on the roof there. The walls in the back aren't doing so hot. There's mold growing on everything. It's just like I open the door and it's like a sauna. This huge wave of hot steam hits you. So it's going to take a good bit of Lysoling, and I think I have some replacement parts for up top there. Not so sure about the headliner itself. I may have to do something with that. I know I've got some this is like contact paper I stuck on the original. The original doesn't look too bad. I guess we'll see. But I've got new contact paper to stick on there, and I'm going to clean up my my shelf. Boy, this thing looks bad. Oh well, let's see if it'll run. Put that there. Give me a second to get the keys. Alright, got the key. Okay, we got a connection and it cranks. So let me make sure the choke is set and crank it a couple times here. I'll get some fuel in there, and I will pump it in there a couple times and see if it'll fire. Doesn't sound like she wants to go. I may have to open her up. Try one more time there. And one more shot. Hey, there we go. It's alive. Just needed to get the fuel up to the tank. Alright. I don't see anything ugly flying out of the pipes yet. Alright, let it idle for a little bit, warm up, and then I'll try to move it. Alright, we're sitting and idling. All kinds of fun stuff left in here. I'll do a comparison video one of these days between the two machines so you can see what I've got between them here, but this one has oil gauge instead of an oil light like my other one had. And my fuel tank the float is partially sunk, so the fullest it ever reads is half tank, and right now it's saying I have a third of a tank, which means that I actually have 3/4 of a tank, so that's good. Alright, let's see if she'll move. She's still on choke. I'll have to open up the cover to get the choke unstuck, but anyway, she dropped into gear, and we're moving. That's good. And we got brakes. That's good. Boy, it's hot in here. I can't get my... Okay, gotta keep it running. Can't get my window open. The crank is jammed here, so get on that in a little bit, but... Let me back up to the garage here. I can check my tire pressure here. That'll do. The driveway's not blocked. So I'll keep running for a little bit here. Oh. What a temperature difference. Open her all up. Get some air in there. Well, the floor is better than I thought. I thought it was going to be a lot messier than that. Just needs a little bit of cleaning. It's pretty good. Alright, I'm going to do a little walk around of it, get it going. Just noticed as I came out, my brake pedal, my brake pedal's sticking. I'll just shoot some oil on that. But that means my brake lights work, so that's good. Sometimes it just needs a little freeing up here. There we go. Yep, that's good. Alright, I'm going to do a little work on it, and then I'll be ready to go. Alright, so I just finished looking it over for fire hazards here. I pulled the cover off. I opened up the air cleaner. I was really surprised there was no mouse nest in it, so that was nice. Put that all back together. I looked down in the V channels there to see if there's anything built up. There's just a little tiny bit of stuff, nothing that's really going to cause any issues. And then I looked along the top of the exhaust manifolds on both sides there. No real troubles. I'm surprised how clean it is. I mean, engine-wise. The fan itself is disgusting, but so I'm going to pull it forward, put it on some level ground so I can check the fluids here. I know the oil's a little low. Check the tranny fluid. So, and then after that we should be good to go. I couldn't believe it. The tires were all, fully up. No, none of them were down or anything. It was great. So, I might do a little Lysoling that steering wheel before I go. It's pretty nasty. Look at that mold. Ugh. Gross. Alright, here we go. A 3-footed ride home. Should be fun. And we're off. Cleaned up the windshield all nice, so that's good. Nice and comfortable 40 miles an hour. It's like I never put it away. Fantastic. Well, there we are. We made it home. Sorry I didn't have much more of the driving video bit of it, but it was a little bit of a three-handed process and 5-footed process because I had 3 left turns to make, but we made it. She ran good. She's running good now. She cleaned herself up, so not bad. No, all the gauges are normal. So very happy. Now I just got to clean it. What a mess. Oh boy.